So recently, I started wondering how rich King Solomon would be if he lived in 2026. In one particular year, he received about 25 tons of gold. That's over $2 billion in today's money. And that's just money that came in as tribute. That's minus taxes, custom duties, and other different sorts of income. The man wasn't just rich, he was Elon Musk type of rich. There was so much gold flowing into his kingdom that at some point they stopped treating it as something rare. In fact, at some point, they even started using gold to make funny things like cups, building decorations, and different manner of things. There was so much silver in the land that even the Bible described it as being as common as stone. But that's not where I'm going. Solomon wasn't just known for his wealth, he was also known for his wisdom. Kings, scholars, people came from all around the world. The Queen of Sheba traveled all the way from Ethiopia just to listen to this man. His reputation was international. So logically, you would expect that a man that is this wise will be so disciplined in managing his own life. But that's where the story starts looking like a Nollywood movie. Solomon married 700 wives and had 300 concubines. For context, there are 365 days in a year. Can you imagine the logistical nightmare of having a family made up of 1,000 women, even if each of them had just one kid? I won't even bother you with the dramas that will come with having that kind of a large family. Little by little, one of the greatest kingdoms to exist at the time started getting weak. By the time Solomon died, the kingdom that he built could not hold together anymore. Despite having all that wisdom, his personal mistakes ended up destroying the kingdom. Psychologists have a name for this. It's called the Solomon paradox. It's what happens when people can reason wisely about other people's problems, but struggle to apply the same wisdom to their own lives. You likely know someone like this. If you bring them a business problem, they will dissect it with so much clarity and give you the solutions. If you tell them your relationship problems, they will give you deep, thoughtful advice that works like magic. If you bring career problems to them, they will dissect it in such a way that you will see angles that you never thought of. Then they will give you advice that works. But when you look at their lives, you suddenly have more questions than answers. Like, why is this guy who's this wise struggling this much and doing this badly? The truth is that when we analyze other people's life, we're usually very, very objective. But once it's our own lives, the equation changes. Ego and emotion enter the chart. Suddenly, the same logic and objectiveness we apply to others become too hard to apply to ourselves. You can understand life very deeply and still mismanage your own life. And smart people are very good at rationalizing bad decisions. They know how to frame, explain, and justify it in ways that sound very reasonable. But the thing about consequences is that they don't respond to explanation. The true test of your wisdom is the quality of your own life.